Frisco's next generation of winter athletes claims a dozen medals in Lake Placid. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, longtime County Commissioner Dan Gibbs is heading to the state capitol. Yesterday, newly elected Governor Jared Polis named Gibbs to his cabinet as Executive Director for the Colorado Department of Natural Resources.
My jaw kind of dropped. I said yes right away, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity.
Gibbs has served as county commissioner for 8 years and was once a state representative. He's also a wildland firefighter. Once confirmed, he oversees 8 state departments like Colorado Parks and Wildlife and the CAIC.
So I'll be taking, my Summit County values down to the Capitol.
Gibbs leaves one seat vacant on the County Board of Commissioners. It is filled by a Democratic committee, not a special election. Eagle County Commissioner Jill Ryan also joins Polis's cabinet. She takes over as head of the State Health and Environment Department. It's Ullr Fest Parade Day in downtown Breckenridge, where thousands are gathered on Main Street for floats, snow dancing, and the world's second longest plank with shot glasses that looks like a ski. New Ullr King Jay Beckerman explains why the festival is one of a kind.
We anticipate celebrating the holiday for what it is, cheersing to the things that have brought us all together.
Jay's wife and Ullr Queen, Erin.
We all need to actually come out as a community, enjoy the celebration as well, because so many of us are working a ton during the high tourism parts of the year.
Festivities continue after dark with the Ullr bonfire ending at 7 p.m. Tomorrow is the ice plunge at Maggie Pond. It's free for anyone brave enough, and this weekend brings comedy, films, and more to the Riverwalk Center. See gobrec.com for details. A dozen films screen in Breck this Saturday for the annual Wild and Scenic Film Festival, a fundraiser for High Country Conservation Center. One featured film is Canis Lupus, Colorado, following the past, present, and possible future of gray wolves on the western slope.
It's a fascinating species that gives us really grand opportunities to readjust our relationship with Mother Earth, and that relationship desperately needs readjusting.
That was Mike Phillips, an expert in the film. Phillips led the Yellowstone Project in the 90s, reintroducing wolves to the Wyoming National Park, and believes wolves are vital for wildland health.
The gray wolf would be a very welcome addition to the ecological integrity of western Colorado. It would also add tremendous magic to the wildlands.
Phillips takes things one step further, saying wolf rehabilitation helps more than a single species.
They're a great lens for illuminating a new relationship with wild and self-willed nature. I think a relationship that's sorely needed to promote peace, prosperity, and justice.
The gray wolf has not lived in Colorado for decades. Ranchers worry wolves threaten livestock and their bottom line. The film covers this controversy and more. Wild and Scenic Film Festival is Saturday at 6 p.m. Buy tickets through breckcreate.org. Over in Keystone, Warren Station has an answer to Ullr Fest with the Distilled, Backcountry, and Bourbon event this Saturday. Venue manager Chris Duncan explains.
Essentially what we've tried to do is combine educational topics that our local community here in Summit would be interested in and mix that with a bourbon tasting.
So what's on the tasting menu?
Jim Beam Black, Booker's, my personal favorite, and Knob Creek Rye, Basil Hayden's, and Maker's 46.
Backcountry and Bourbon begins at 6:30 with talks from local avalanche experts, Ski Patrol, and Protect Our Winters. A bourbon expert leads the tasting. Best of all, Ski Patrol is bringing avalanche dogs. Cost is $20. Buy tickets online. Team Frisco is killing it at the 2019 International Children's Games in Lake Placid. In 3 days, a dozen youth athletes have won a dozen medals in 7 disciplines, including young Nina Schamberger, who went back-to-back with 2 gold medals for cross country.
I feel really proud and excited because I didn't really know what would happen. I didn't really expect it either.
Snowboarders Alyssa Morocco and Jaden Dalrymple went 1-2 at girls slopestyle and then flip-flop for border cross, where Jaden won gold and Alyssa took silver. Their friend, Alina Kospelich, completed the podium sweep a day earlier.
It was really, really cool to see how it ended up that all 3 of us were on the podium. I was super happy to be up there with all of my friends. Today
was closing day of competition in Lake Placid. In sports, the Nuggets played the Clippers tonight. Game time is 7 p.m. And in local sports, brought to you by Deepwater Mountain Inc., Summit High sports teams are off until tomorrow when boys and girls basketball host Battle Mountain, alpine skiers are in Aspen, and hockey plays Palmer in Colorado Springs. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.